We're now going to look at how to write a 9-digit number in words. That is, when we read a number, how would you write the number? Remember the groups of 3 digits? So that tells us how, that will guide us how to write this. Remember, this is the first group of 3 digits, the units, but when we write it in words, we will not use the word units. We will use the words thousands and millions. Okay, so just remember that this is the first group of 3 digits. The second group is the group of the thousands. And then the third group, and in this place it only has 1 digit, but this group is called the millions. Okay, so now when we read a number, we also read from left to right like we normally read words. So you will start with 4, and now you ask yourself, to what group does this belong? The million. So we will say 4 million. And now because there's no other digits here that belongs to this group, we write a comma to separate it from the next group. So then we say, and now I want you to cover the other groups of 3 digits and only look at the group that is called the thousands and read that on its own. So if I read this, if it's standing on its own, it will say 637. So I will say 637,000. And now I also write a comma to separate the thousands from the units. And then I get to the last group, cover all the other numbers you've looked at already, and just read what you see here, 125. Remember, you don't have to use that word now. You just write 125. I want to just mention some children, when they write numbers in words, they tend to go like this: 4,600,000, 30,000, 7,000. They use the word thousand too many times. You only need to use the name of the group once, like we've done here, 637,000, and the same with this, 125. So you don't have to say 100 and 2 tens and 5 units or add extra words in here. You just have to say it as you read it, 125. Okay, now let's look at the 9-digit number. Again, reading a number from left to right. So we start with the first group of 3 here, the biggest value. So this, remember, these are the millions, then the thousands, and then the units. Okay, so cover the thousands and the units, only look at the first group you see. So this is 305, but we call it 305 million. So that's how you write that. Comma. And now the next group of 3, 481, and we call it 1,000. Comma, and then the last group of 3 digits, 751. Right, now you know how to write a big number like this, a 9-digit number, in words.